Hello everybody, Dracs Fantastic here. Welcome to Explore Vintage Story. Last time out, we had such an amazing run. I went back and watched a bunch of it. I think that the highlight, I think most of you who came in and talked to me in the live stream and left comments were like, way to go with those bears, Dracs. Today, we are going to do a number of things. Here's what I want to do. Number one mission today is to move the bees. And initially I was thinking just over my left shoulder there, that we'd put them outside. But now I'm thinking, this is a pretty good sized mountain here, like a pretty good sized hill. What if we like drill in and put them inside? I think my only concern is light. So I think if we could throw a lantern in there, we'd be set. It's a lot more work than just putting them outside, but we need to double our bee production, if not triple it. So I think that's on the agenda. There's glass cooking up there. Check on the crops. Might do a little more chiseling on the roof for the leather. Also keep an eye on that. All right, let's get bee moving. Funding for this video is provided by viewers like you. I think the first thing we need to do is find some food. Find some food. I'm sure that, hey! Someone finally was like, yes, Drax, the books make the sparkling noise. Thank you. They make the sparkling noise. I don't think they make noise, Drax. They make... I was also watching another streamer and I saw their books also sparkling. So I know it's not me. I know it's not me. What is this we're eating? It's not very filling. Hefty onion turnip stew. I mean, it should be super filling. Come on. All right, we got enough of that. Let's see here. I did butchering on the server just recently. I did like the upgraded iron butcher table. Holy crap, dude, that thing. What an undertaking. Like when you do it all in one sitting to get everything up and running on the butchering side and you don't have a helve hammer, like it's an undertaking. Look at that fine work. I think this might be some of the best chiseling I've ever done. Just think if we could have gotten it to match the color. Hello, crops. I don't think... Someone said, this looks like an anchor. 7 hours, 8 hours, empty bucket. Okay, let's look at like whether or not we've got 3 candles. So we could make a couple of lanterns. And let's talk about Drax throwing wood. Let's talk about our copper situation. I don't see any... We've got enough copper to make a couple of copper lanterns. All the crucibles are empty. And there's no, like, Drax didn't, like... The only thing we have is 4 tin bronze. I'm not going to make a lantern out of tin bronze. It's not going to happen. I think we're going to need 2. So maybe the question is, do we make 600 units of it? I think maybe we do because we were having this conversation. Oh, Drax. We were having this conversation about, oh my God. Oh my God, take all these horrible things out of your hands. That is like, puts it in the wrong place, then throws everything to the ground. What else was up there? We'll keep that crucible. Let's put this back in our hand. We were having the conversation about like, do you keep copper going? Is it something that you always have? And I would argue that I guess you can make everything out of iron once you get to that stage because you have so much iron and you've got a helve hammer and it's easy and it's almost the same as copper. But I just like using copper, using anything else for like nails, lanterns, things that don't matter on what they are other than just the look of it. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to make fancy lanterns. I do. I'm just saying we don't need to be standing here. We could be doing something more. Yeah, I'm just saying that like you could... You don't need to waste the resources. And I think this is my constant battle in this game. And maybe a lot of you also battle this. or maybe you're all like, what are you talking about? But like, is that I am such a, just by looking, you know, this is a good, looking at this building, I am such a person who's like, build it for use instead of build it for, that's kind of pretty, right? And I'm constantly fighting with myself. And as I grow into this game and play this game more, I'm constantly challenging myself to be a better builder, be more creative, and take the time to do fun stuff like this. Because I'm not, I mean, well, it looks like we might need to, can we ridge this out right here? Because it brings my heart such amazing joy. It really does. It really does. I love doing it. And making the time to do it should be important to me, right? Right? Right. Is there anything else we want to make out of copper? What's this last one? Flocks. I don't think so. Where are the... We got 6 of them. Perfect. Perfect. They changed this recently in the latest update. If you look now, when you highlight them, you can see the highlight box on both. So you can actually destroy one on the ground and just leave one if you want to. I don't know, like, I think that's, I don't know who asked for that, but something about it makes sense to me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, let's do that. You know what else they changed? And I made a video for this on the updates. This is like the last update to 1.21. Is they lowered the hitbox on cooking bowls and crocks and crucibles, so that when you're picking them up, it's supposed to be easier to place them. And I'm going to tell you what, like, it is, I don't find myself futzing around as much. And you can see the hitbox is like lowered. You see the outline right there? It's like, they just made everything the hitbox of the bowl, which, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are we doing? Good. Good. What are we looking at on the glass front here? 1 hour. I don't know what we're going to do with this glass. I'm guessing I had some kind of grand plan for it. Maybe to replace this quartz glass, but I think the quartz glass actually works for this building. We could probably add more of it here. I mean, we could make this ceiling glass so it's really bright in here. I think that would be nice too. Is there... All right, this is ready to go into... We're in such good shape. We're in such good shape. Should we... Is there anything to... Should we make some more... Should we turn some more borax while we're waiting? Drax, what did you do during your wait time? Just a little bit of borax. Changing a little borax over. Probably ready? Probably ready? It is ready. Okay. We need this and this. I don't know if you just noticed it, but yes, the door is open. Sure, that's perfectly fine. All right, let's pour these. They also made it so you can break these with a chisel now. And I didn't understand, like, why you would want to do that. And someone left a comment on the video saying, hey, Drax, it's because if you mispour or run out, you could break the bits out of there. And I was like, you know what? Ow, whoops. Oh, God damn it, Drax. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, let's say if this one only had, like, 85, you could just break... Once it cooled, you could break it out of there instead of wasting it. Or having to re-pour to that certain amount. It's cool. It's a good idea. It's a solid idea. All right, we got to let those sit. I think while we do that, let's hang this back up. What else are we carrying around? Let's hang that up. Hang the chisel here. We have this on us. We're going to need another one of those soon. Let's put all of this away. This looks totally organized. Such a beautiful job, Drax. And a brand new shovel. I think these stairs need to go... If we're gonna do more access down here for this, I think they need to go 2. I think they need to go 2. And we need to move the bees far enough away. So, like, it needs to come down here. Almost all the way down here. I don't know. I don't have a ton of dirt, but... Do we come in, like, right... Right here. Underground bees. And then the question then becomes, do you quarry this out of here so that it goes faster? And I think the answer is probably yes. I think, how far do we need to go in? Like where, how far can we go over? Underground bees. And maybe we like step down. Does that seem stupid? I mean, we got to take out this layer anyway if we're going to put dirt in for the flowers. I love how there's 3 types. There's slate, andesite, and chert. What a place we've decided to live. There's dirt here. We could put some glass right here. I'm aware I have a shovel. How far out is this? Oh, good. I actually think this might be perfect. I think this might be perfect. So we'll make a couple of lanterns. We'll lay this out. I don't know how we're going to do this. Maybe we just bring it up. We bring up the entrance. Always going to need more dirt. Wait, oh. I was like, where did it go? Do. We're gonna need a lot more dirt. What is talk to me about our dirt situation. It's over here. Oh, 863 medium. We're in good shape. Where do we think we put those? This is the server where we've already done this kind of work. There should be little tiny spikes. Oh boy, Dracs. Should be some little tiny spikes, unless they got eaten. Remember, we had the quarry mod, and then we didn't have the quarry mod. Because, there they are. We got 4. Oh good, and a new hammer. Because it got updated. I mean, honestly, I think I'd like to move this over one. Maybe we need to do this work first. Let's rework the staircase first, Dracs. And we need to rework it so that it's not... Can we... This is just the way it goes. I mean, we could also do like proper fast stairs too. Like I gotta take the... Why do you... Oh, I guess because they're made of dirt. That's why you gotta take them out with a dirt shovel. Can we get this closer to this so there's not so much... I don't know that we need that in there. Like, we don't need to stop on this level anymore because this is where we're going to move them. So I need to figure out, like... I think we'll take the stairs from down there. See how it comes. Let's see how it comes together. You know when I'm, like, talking about something and you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. We've got a bunch of this on us. What is it? It's been a while. It's been a while. I started making those wooden ones and now I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It's like that. It's not like that. No, it's like this. Hey, all right. 12, that doesn't seem like enough. 16, that doesn't seem like enough. 17, that seems like a good start. That seems like a good start. We want to come from... If we really want it to be right here, what does it look like... What does it look like if the steps start right here? 17 is not even going to be close. Wait, do we need to move over too? Shit. I think we do. Right, I don't want to, I want to leave a gap right here, so it needs to be like right here. Which means we might have to move the door. Alright, no, maybe not. Yeah, because I want it to be like, boop. Boop. It has to make the boop noise too. Dracs builds stairs. Do you, I mean, are you, I mean, I do this all the time. I do these projects where I start what is going to be this, right? But then it becomes like 16 other projects because you have to build a bunch of like, so I guess, you know, it's just like real life. You got to build a bunch of support infrastructure around it to make it work the way you want. Trying to decide. Yeah, we may have to do some fill. I like that little lake right there. I don't know if this is where I want it to be. Like, do we do this and the door is here? Or do we do like a big, door? Look at the big door. I saw there was nails in there. That's brilliant, Drax. Brilliant. Don't use your shovel. That little flower. That little flower right there. Well, we're going to need all the flowers. There's no more, like, raging out on flowers. Oh, Drax. Oh, no. All right. So if that's the door, so you'll come down and in, and then you continue on down. We'll move that probably too. And then this becomes filler. I don't think it needs to be. What did we decide? Like, we don't want it to have. You don't want it to have that because you can have the chance of getting stuck on the edge when you're running past it. All right, let's see where this leads. Remember when I made 17 stairs and I thought that was going to be enough? Remember when I made 17 stairs and I was like, that's going to be enough? Not even effing close. I'm guessing that there is a bunch of... This is a lot of fill, Drax. This is a lot of fill. I'm guessing there's a bunch of stones somewhere. I definitely did a bunch of stones somewhere. Some stones. 690 chert stones. Told you. I told you there was a bunch of chert stones somewhere. Where are we at to? 15. I feel like it's like 300 is the number. This is why I can't throw away any stones, because every time you need a big project like this, you need an epic pile of them. 44. 49. I mean, I think that's probably enough to get us up here. I think the real problem is going to be... dirt. Are we going to lose this lake? Probably. Whoa. It's a berry bush? This is also the kind of thing, too, where you build it, and then we'll use this all the time, right? And we'll forget how annoying it used to be. Is this it? Are we at level? I think so. Yeah. 139. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see how it runs. A little... Oh, God. Yes! Oh God, Drax says. Not like this. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. This is where we do all of this and then realize that, like, I missed something. And it's gonna, like, the bees aren't gonna work down here. But you know what? We fix this anyway. We can take these. The bees are ready to, did I harvest them already once? I think we did last time out. So 14 hours until they spread. We'll be good. It'll be good. It's going to take us that long to put this shit together anyway, right? It's going to take me that long to get my proverbial shit together. I think it also helps when it's, you know, it also helps when it's too wide, when the staircase is too wide, because then you can shoot down the middle and you won't get stuck. I can't be the only one who's noticed that, right? Dirt. Pick this up. Dirt. Do this. Do that. Here. I don't know if I guess we'll bottom fill this so there's not people wandering around down there. This is where like a see-through path would come in handy. Oh my God, look at that. I had perfect amount. I had the perfect amount. Yeah, like what are we gonna do here? Not like I'm rolling in. Not like I'm rolling in dirt. Yeah, I think that looks good. Keeps the water. All right. And then we'll come here and I don't know. We definitely don't want a big, huge gap here. We're going to run out because stuff's just going to spawn in here. There'll be stuff getting stuck down there all the time. Oh my God. Well, we went through all of that. How much did I have? Like 600 and something? It's going to go fast. It's going to go fast. I think that sheer cliff is fine. Maybe we... I know I'm not alone on when you're doing this kind of like landscaping work, right? It's funny because like I don't want to spend time on like making a pretty looking build, but then I'll spend an hour like making sure the dirt looks okay. We got two of these we picked up. Where should we put them? I guess maybe one here and one there. Hello, moon. They brought back the moon went circle in the last update, and then they brought back the square, and the patch notes said, I swear the clouds look better too. I don't know if that's just me. The patch notes said that there was an illumination, something about illumination and the square moon. So like I read that as there's something wrong with the way the square moon was illuminating. So like they just or the circle moon, I'm sorry, the circle moon was illuminating, so they went back to a square moon, right? Like, that's how I read it. But then some people were like, oh no, Drax, I don't think that's that at all. Whenever I make an update video, I take a couple of, you know, just leaps of faith on what I think it is. And I do that for two reasons. I'll let you in on this secret. I think most of you probably who have followed me or watched me know that, like, something I learned very early on when making YouTube videos is that, like, don't do it perfect. Say some things that, like, are going to get people to comment, because that's how the video will continue to go on, right? And, like, and I'm not doing it like, oh, like clickbaity. I mean, I guess I am to a certain extent, but I'm also doing it because, like, I like a good conversation. I want people to chat with me. I mean, I think that's evident that I am a talker. And I like hearing from people, and I like hearing their thought on it. I also like to see how people deal with, like, you did it wrong, Drax. All right. We got plenty of shirt here. Let's do this and this. And I guess we just finish this off. And you know what? I think we'll take those extra ones and the other side that I keep saying I'm going to make the actual... I wonder, should we... I think we should just go flat here. The other way down on the other side of the island where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna... one of these days we're gonna put the stairs. I think we'll put like one stair that goes down. On these, like these extra ones. It'll be slow stairs, but it'll work. It's better than the hop we've got going on. If you're like, what is he talking about? I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, Dracs. Let's take this out. So the first part of the stream is all about stairs. The making of stairs. 33 is the number. Oh, it's a lot farther down than I thought. I was like, why isn't stacking? This needs to come out. I think I just put that in, which is kind of funny. And then we'll move this over there. Take some of this easy dirt here. Easy dirt for filler. What is this right here? Blacks. I think it's weird that it's my understanding that these do not grow. That this just sits in this state forever. Which I don't... Is that true, number one? I think it is. And number two, why? Why? It makes no sense to me. Maybe because... Yeah, oh, look at that. That's ready to go. That's been the conversation, is that like the wild stuff just sits there and never grows. Never grows. I think we just go all the way down right here. I think. Yeah, I think. We need dirt. This is a good place to take it. We need dirt. Yeah, like the wild crops never grow. That they stay in that current state. So I don't know how I got that into my head, and I don't actually know if it's real. But I think like I've heard it so many times that it became real. Does that make sense? Yes, Dracs, that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been. Waves your hand, right? Look away, child. Look away, child. I don't think we'll go... I think we'll go straight here. Yeah, I mean, remember, we gotta put dirt on the floor of the bees to put flowers down, so... This is a good place to... Make a little... Take a little dirt for our usage. And, I mean, the good news is, like... We've got plenty of shovel, right? Alright. Then I guess we'll go... straight here. At the rate in which I'm moving, now this seems like it's a building a stair episode, not a move the bees episode. Dracs! We got 4 of that. Is that enough to make 1? Looks like we're gonna need some more of this. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, that is nice. That is nice. What a huge upgrade. Upgrade. We got 16 different kinds of dirt. I'm still carrying those on me. That's pretty funny. There's probably actually some of these in there. There is 7 of them. Sort. Oh, we got stuff in here too. I think we're gonna need more than 23. Maybe we should do this. 27. And then the rest of that. Any other stairs in here? Let's take those and those. We can make, we'll use them on the other staircase, on the other stairway. Stairs, that's the name of, that's the name of this episode. Dracs does stairs. Watch that first step, it's a doozy. Alright, cool. Maybe I can finally fix this little dock action too. Like, I'd love to just go, like, directly into the water with the stairs. Like so. That was that thing hitting me in the face. I'm not kidding. That was that hitting me in the face. It didn't freak me out because I knew it was going to happen. Oh, there's this thing too. All right. Can we... Wait, why was there... Oh, I wonder... Did you see that? Like, a little thing generated, like a piece... Oh, maybe it fell and fell down there. A piece of stone fell down there. That was great. Let's do this. That actually needs to be... Can we go down one more? Can we go down one more? Let's redo it and redo it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, like right here. All right. And then I know me. I wish we could. Oh, you can make curved stairs, right? You can make smart stairs because we got primitive survival. Better stone paths, right? And then this will go. Yeah, look at that. I feel like that's something from Minecraft, right? I think that should be base game. That feels like it should be base game. All right, well, 2 birds, 1 stone. And I think if we're being honest with ourselves also, should do something like this. I think, and if we accidentally undo primitive survival, this will be like a question mark one, right? All right. Cool. Do we have any more that we got? 64, Dracs. 64. Just like it's like a bath. You can walk right out of it. I mean, I'd like to dredge all this too, but it's going to make it flow, right? I don't necessarily want that. Hi, we'll put 1 there. 1 there. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. Complete. Good. Let's throw down these other... Let's throw down these other stairs that we have. Ah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Weak tannin. I haven't forgot about this. The glass is done. Perfect. Grab those. I think they need to do this. Good. Can't believe we're going to have bigger bags. I can't believe we're going to have bigger bags. And this comes in here, and then seal. There's weak tannin. This is in weak. This needs to become strong tannin. Remember, we cut down a entire oak. We cut down one oak tree, which gave us enough oak for the rest of our lives. And this will turn into strong tannin. Perfect. One day. All right, cool. Yeah. I don't actually know where did we do this? It's probably not in the best place anymore, right? Like it doesn't quite sync up with our road. Like if we really want to do this, it should be right here. Do 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 do. No, let's just, I don't want to redig it. We put it over there for a reason, right? We'll make it work. We've already done all the work too. We've already done all of the hard work. And watch, I'll end up using this one more because it's the shittier one. Because of course that's the way it works, right? Do we have? I guess we could just do. I've got one. Well, we've got some of these too. I guess we could. That work? Later on, I'm going to be like, what did I do with all the extra stairs I had? Where'd they go? Oh, come on. I'm surprised it hasn't happened more, me putting the stairs upside down. Good. Good. I like this. We're also grabbing more dirt. It's not going to be perfect. There needs to be a sign at the bottom that's like, Dracs, use the other one. It's faster. If I dredge out the thing, then like it won't matter, right? And it's quick in. This is, you know what this is? This is like for emergencies only. Like you're starving. And you're coming from this direction. Like how I'm talking myself into this. I don't know why. I mean, I don't need to talk myself into it. Oh, man. Tell you what. Oh, is it maybe because the other time I built from the ground up, and so that's why I didn't do it. It didn't go backwards. Or upside down. Probably. Oh, man. Now I'm cursed. Now I'm cursed. Uh-oh. We're there. Is it raining? I think so. All right. We've got different colored stairs. Oh my god. No, it wasn't that I was going up. I just did it right the last time. What the heck? What the heck? I need one more. What's the next? I got 6 more. Am I going to make it? Maybe, I guess we could do the... Oh my god, I am going to make it. With 1 to spare! Alright. Yeah. Cool. Here. The episode that Dracs just made stairs. They're kind of fun with the two different colors. I've never done that before. I kind of like it. Put some sand down. Wait, do I have all that sand? Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at that. We got cabbage. Someone was saying, like, what's your favorite seed, Drax? And it's cabbage. I mean, it's not my favorite crop. That's flax, but I just love the way it looks. I love how green it is. I love how it looks in the crock and in the bowl. Like, there's not a lot to not love about it, right? Do 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 do. Well, I think it's pretty clear that this episode is now going to be dubbed a stairwell. A stairwell. To finish out, do you think we should do something like... don't let me forget I got all these flowers in here. Maybe we should do the clearing in there. Well, we definitely came up with enough of the dirt. I mean, I think that's probably enough dirt, but you and I both know that's not even close to being enough dirt. Not even close to being enough dirt. Have a little food. Perfect. Perfect. We got a little bit extra diluted borax here. We can do some more hides. I love the bear hide. Maybe we'll do these to finish out. Let's do this. Let's make a couple of plates. Let's make sure that we've got enough. Pretty sure we have enough for what we need on the crystal front, maybe. Maybe not. I have 5. I need 4. Perfect. Perfect. We can make 2 lanterns. 2. Dose. Dose, dose, dose. There was a piece of... Oh, I had a piece of brown coal that I picked up. Look at this. Hello. I'm still getting used to the fact that I'm now someone who carries... who carries torches on them. I'm a torch carrier, I guess. All right, those are ready. Got a couple of different hammers here. I've got one on me. Grab this. Move that in there. Take a quick look down here. Yeah, I mean, we have so much food. We have so much food. Like I play on a server most of the time. Like a couple times a week, once a week, and it's a server that runs often, so it's not. Having food in there is like a real different experience than having food here. Like I haven't, this is just me playing. It's only running when I'm playing, and like I'm such, I don't know. I feel like I've got enough food off that first crop. We talk about this all the time. I will not need food forever. And when we get this harvest, we're going to have even more, right? And I went small this time. I was like, you know what, Drax? Don't go big on the farm. Use your head. Use your head, friend. All right, can we do these 2 off of this one? What do you think? I don't think so. Heavy hit. I'm so nervous on the heavy hit. Someone was like, why don't you use heavy hit more? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's breaking everything. I feel like I'm losing bits. I feel like I've lost control. That's why. Fine. Now you know. I need to look for it. And if you know, maybe you're watching this and you're like, oh, I know a mod like that. I want a mod because I don't think what I want is going to get into the base game anytime soon. See how like we're a little bit off center from this? We can almost always not be right on the center of working this metal. And it feels like it moves us around a little bit. I end up like sitting weird in my chair. I was talking about this in stream. And everyone's like, yes, I do this. I crane my neck. And so if I'm doing a lot of this, it feels like I put myself in pain. And I was thinking, what the perfect fix to that would be is that when you start this process, it locks you in. So it's like, hold on. It's like, and like locks you in and then centers you and brings you close to the action so that you're always centered on it. and you're not standing off to one side. I don't know how that's possible, but like, I think that would be amazing. Almost as though you're mounting the anvil. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but almost like you're mounting the anvil so that you can work on it. And you know what? Maybe it's like a special anvil with a, and you know, I can already hear it now. Dracs, that's, you know, this is how it works. You don't like it. Too bad. I mean, there's not a world where I'll ever do this in real life. But I don't feel like I would have a hard time saying centered, right? Hey, look, now I'm like, for some reason I'm standing way over here. And I can also hear some of you saying, get good, bro. And to you, I say, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness. Never fails. I never make the pond. Look at this. Does anyone else try to get it so that you can wait, if we go like, doesn't matter. It's always going to just stack them up like that. I did 2 iron plates on stream because I was making the iron butchering table, and I don't think I don't think this is entertaining. Like, this is not something that you can just, if I'm not talking, you're just hearing like blink, blink, blink. Some people might find that like rhythm soothing. And to be honest, most of the time when I'm doing this in the Explore series and in my series prior to this, I would cut most of this out and just jump forward because I don't think it's riveting. I don't think it's riveting content. But it needs to be done. And I always say too that like making plates is, I think is the number, you tell me what the number one reason you make a windmill is, because I think this is it. Making plates and getting iron, right, is the number one reason. Like motivates me much faster to like work out the windmill. I think we'll, after this crop of flax, we'll be ready. I don't think, oh, seriously, Dracs? I don't think we have a problem. I think there's a good amount of resin in there. We could probably do another like run through the resin trees we've already found. But I know that we've got a pretty good amount of fat. I mean, it's May. We should be able to take down many, many more animals from our pits. Not as many bears though. First try. Hey! All right, let's hang this up. Grab both of these. Close that door. Come over here. Pull both of those. Couple of candles. Perfect. Now we won't have the mole dudes joining us in here. And I think next time we will start by quarrying this out and making it a good size. Now that we've got more than ample light, right? We'll put those in the middle of the room. All right, they're ready to go. I mean, like, let's also talk about maybe our bowl situation. Where we stored the fats in the refrigerator here, right? 18. We've got 2. Sometimes I've been known to store extra bowls down there. There's only 2 extra bowls. Should we fire some bowls so those can be running when we come back? Let's just make sure that Drax didn't leave a bowl in here. Oh my god, look. Well, I've got green wallpaper, but it's the right color aged wood for the corners out there. Seriously, we have 6 red clay. We're not going to use the fire clay. We're not going to use the blue clay either. That blue clay will sit in there the whole time. Well, shoot. And if I remember right, when we were running back, we found more red clay. Remember we died? And we did a run back. Where the heck was it? Was it this? Is that where it's at? Should we finish with clay so that we have it next time and we can just start? Let's clear some room here. Let's clear some room. Our shovel is almost dead. Is there another shovel? Talk to me. Where's the shovel wall here? There is. Let's take another one. Let's put this and let's put this back on here just for room's sake. We're not going to need either of those. And then let's throw this in here. And by there, I mean, totally not in there. Look at what is all of this? Can I trade this for this? I really need it. We need to get organized. There's no clay, right? There's 7 fire. There's 7 red clay. Did you just throw the... I picked that up and threw it in there. We've got pumpkin seeds. It's that time of the year. Is the sun setting? A little bit of quick bite. I feel like the sun was... I feel like it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon 2 seconds ago. We'll take this amazing road we built that I thought was so much farther, but is not far at all. I mean, you know what? It's pretty far. This is a pretty good distance. This is my forest road. It just falls off. Are we on track? It's far. Holy crap. Yeah, we got all of the close clay. And then I died. Well, I died from the bear, if you'll remember. And then my spawn point was set to a bed on the other side of the world. Because of course it was. And then we ran back. There was a part of me that was just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. But it ended up being good content. And it also ended up we ended up finding a bunch of stuff. So it would have been hard to be like, oh, look at this. Speaking of this, why isn't the mod working to show like when you squat? The auto mod is not working. The auto something mod. What the hell's it called? Oh, it probably just needs to be updated. I probably run an old version. Auto map marker. Dracs, update auto map marker. You bet I will. You bet I will. See, wasn't looking for copper. Found more copper. Boop, 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 boop. Totally safe. Totally safe. Not a thing to worry about. If I remember right, too, it's like gigantic. Wait, what? No, nice, Dracs. Thank you. Hi, I'm here for this. All right, let's grab some of this. We'll start with a ton of clay on us. I mean, not what I thought it was going to do, right? But very productive. Very productive. I think that's a good place to call it. We cleaned up the stairs on both sides, access to the top. We're living on the top of a mountain, which is amazing. We figured out where we're going to put the bees. And we made a couple of lanterns, right? We poured out some copper. We found some more copper. We're going to grab a ton of this clay here. And then we're going to make some more bowls. So we've got a couple more. So we've got a couple more oil lamps. I think that'll be important next time. And next time is the Great Bee Move. The Great Bee Move. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.